Welcome back to Afternoon Express, where things are about to get really interesting. The competition is truly heating up. Now, last week, we met our first contestant, Nolan Adimulam, a young chef from KZN who wowed the judges with his dish. Today, we edge closer to finding out who has what it takes to take home the coveted role of Excella Young Chef and that grand prize of 10,000 Rand. Let's meet our next contestant. We're in the second leg of our Excella Young Chefs competition, and I must say, things are certainly heated up in the Afternoon Express loft. We've got our second contestant ready for action. Her name is Anam Nkonzo, and she hails all the way from the Eastern Cape. Let's find out more about her.
I am Anam Nkonzo, and I am 22 years old. I'm known as Chef Annie, and I am from King Williamstown. I started cooking at the age of 11. With the help of my mother, of course. I started having an interest when I was still in grade 4. And I was like, Mom, can I please cook? And she was like, cool. And then that's when my passion developed. And in high school, I decided to do consumer studies as one of my subjects, which had cooking practicals and stuff. So that's when I actually felt like, you know what, I'm gonna go for this after high school. I entered because I saw this as a great opportunity for me as a young chef, and it's going to expose me to more opportunities, and I love cooking, so I was like, why not showcase it on TV?
How are you feeling, baby girl?
I'm super ready and slightly nervous.
Well, you know what? There ain't no time to be nervous because your time starts in 3, 2, 1. Let's get cooking.
So I'll be making Excella rainbow pinwheels, which will include of cheese sauce, rainbow peppers, chicken, and bacon. I'm starting with the cheese sauce, and I'm just melting the butter. And once the butter is melted, I'll be adding in my flour, stirring it to form a roux, which is like a paste. I used to work at a hotel, so there we used to prepare platters for like functions and stuff. So I started this idea there. I started to add bacon and chicken, and the recipe just improved. Firstly, I'll be adding a bit of Excella oil on the pan. I like streaky bacon because it's much more easier to like work with. What I'm doing here is I'm frying the bacon and the onion. Then once that's done, I'm gonna fry the chicken. It's important to keep using the same pan because it brings in so much more flavor. You're not missing out on any flavor. I finished my chicken, I got my bacon down now. I just want to grate some cheese and heat up the sauce, add the cheese in, and then start assembling my dish. And then once the chicken has cooked, place it on a chopping board, cut it into pieces.
Girl, you've got 30 minutes on the clock. It seems as if something just happened. What did you forget?
Yeah, I forgot to chop the peppers.
That is
luckily, I remembered just in time.
That is what this game is all about.
Yeah.
It truly is a competition, putting you to your paces, and also, you know, are you able to perform under pressure?
Exactly.
Do you think that you're doing well so far?
I am doing well so far.
What do you cook at home ordinarily?
I like to explore with flavors, with texture and everything. So yeah, I always try to create new recipes and new dishes.
A versatile queen, and I'm here for it. Well, Anam has 30 more minutes on the clock. Hopefully she makes it count.
I have laid my pastry and I've cut it into strips, added the cheese sauce, now I'm sprinkling some chicken. Now we are just layering all the ingredients on top. I am starting to feel the pressure now, but as soon as this is in the oven, I am good to go. Now I'm just going to start with my plating. So firstly, I'll be preparing my side salad. Now I also want to quickly do my Excella mayonnaise dressing. Add a bit of the cheese sauce in for more flavor.
You have got 30 seconds left on the clock for you to plate up. The judges are waiting. Okay, Siswami, keep going, keep going. Are you going to put that last one on?
I am.
About 10 seconds left. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1. That is it. Siswami, step away from your plate. I hope that you've done your very best.
I have. I am pleased. I'm pleased.
With not a second to spare on her 1 hour challenge, this is Anam with her incredible savory rainbow pin rolls.
Now that I've got my dish on the plate and everything looks nice, the pressure is off me, I must say, but I am feeling a bit nervous as well for the judgment. I deserve to be Excella's Young Chef winner for 2021 because I brought in the creativity. My dish does look wonderful. Hopefully tastes great.
Anam might have just left the kitchen, but trust me, the energies are definitely high in the loft. Welcome back to our judges, and now, Dumi, trust me, this one was a close one.
Palesa, watching Anam, I was sweating bullets because it was very, very close there, but I'm glad that she made it.
Anam definitely put magic on her plate. Presentation-wise, what are your feelings, Anam?
Yes, she wanted something colourful, and I like that there is like a lovely salad, green, the different colours, and then the little flowers.
Already just cutting through it, before you give us your impression on the taste, how does it look?
What I'm worried about, I can see from the outside it doesn't look cooked. I'm not going to judge before I taste, but for me, visually, it doesn't look cooked.
I'd have to agree with Anal because she did definitely struggle with time, and it's evident because the pastry is slightly undercooked. But the one thing I do love though, she did mention flavor, and I'm definitely getting those flavors. The bacon, the mayo, the cheese sauce that she's got in there, the mayo in the actual dressing also works perfectly with everything. So I think we've got a definite contender.
And now the stakes couldn't be higher with 10,000 Rand as the prize money up for grabs. What are your initial thoughts tasting these delicious, well, I feel like they're delicious and flavorful.
I think she was very clever with the flavours, that I must say. And what I noticed, she tasted all this stuff during the period of time. I appreciate that. I can taste the cheese sauce in the mayonnaise, so I find that extremely creative as well.
Ladies, now is the time. Her entire hour has all culminated to this very moment. What are your overall thoughts on Anam's signature dish?
If there's one thing I have to commend her on, it's the flavor. She definitely brought the flavor in the pinwheels and in the salad as well. And one thing I can definitely overlook is that pastry because she was able to make it up with the flavors.
I must be honest, the same mistake as that what Nolan made. There was no seasoning actually on the salad. That is my remember, it's seasoning. And I'm also missing seasoning in the pinwheels as well, a little bit of seasoning. That's not my palate. But overall, I am a little bit disappointed because they knew they had to do it in 1 hour. And she took a lot of time chopping away. She could have just reined that a bit in, and then she would have been fine.
Well, thank you so much yet again, judges, with 2 contestants down and 2 more to go. If you want in on this delicious rainbow pinwheel recipe, please do head over to afternoonexpress.co.za and you can be cooking like Chef Annie.